here.
I'm sick, but I'm a trooper.
Oh, that's good, girl. Okay, here we are again. This time the Forbidden City is open, so we're heading in. We got our tickets. We've hired our tour guide, Mr. Lee, who's going to be our tour guide. Okay, you want to go through this line?
Yeah.
Rub it.
Good luck.
Okay, this is the route that the last emperor took in the movie. And there he is, official tour company.
Looks like he has a whole group waiting.
Okay,
Southgate,
Southgate.
the main entrance to the Forbidden City. You've been to the Tiananmen Square.
Yes.
On one side of the Tiananmen Square, you see another gate, exactly like this. A picture of Mao.
Yes.
See that?
Yes.
That's called the outer entrance.
Oh, okay.
This is the inner entrance
Okay.
to the Forbidden City.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Forbidden City also called the city inside the city.
Okay.
City within the city.
Uh-huh.
Because we have lots of gates.
Okay.
Inside of Forbidden City, I'm sure you have lots of questions to ask me. That is the reason why you take a tour guide, am I right?
Right.
But also I have some questions to ask you.
Good.
In this way you can get a better understanding of the history of the Forbidden City.
Okay.
I'd like to find out your colleague, who of you are very clever, or who of you have good knowledge of Chinese history, okay? First question is another gate, right? In front of us is another gate. Outside the gate is a pair of lions. Is it a lion? The animal lion?
Mm-hmm.
The lion, I'm sure you know, in ancient China, we believe is doorkeeper, gatekeeper,
Right.
Stop evil spirit.
Right.
My question is, one is a mother, one is a father. Can you tell the
Oh,
difference?
we know the
You know
difference.
that, okay.
Mother, that's the father.
Yeah. The ball, the earth, and the baby.
Exactly. To the left-hand side, you can say a baby under the top.
Uh-huh.
Mother take care of the baby.
Right.
Right-hand side is a ball.
Right.
Ball represent the world.
World.
Father take care of it.
All right. We got that.
Later inside the gate, we have a map of the Forbidden City.
Okay.
I can tell you in
How
detail.
large is it?
900 meters long, 700 meters wide. The biggest car palace in the world.
Oh,
I've never been abroad, to tell the truth. So according to the Chinese guidebook, this is the biggest car palace in the world. So maybe you travel a lot. By the end of the tour, you tell me whether this is the biggest or not, okay?
Just like the movie.
Maybe any of you see the film, The Last Emperor.
Yes, we did.
Film here.
Where
Yes.
did they play tennis? Where was that? Tennis or badminton?
Back in the courtyard. The biggest courtyard. This is a small courtyard. All the important ceremony here. Later I show you beyond this piece, we have another biggest courtyard inside of Forbidden City. Later I tell you. Tell your friend I've been there. This
Right.
tour guide Lee.
That's right. Uh-huh.
Lee is a very big family now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Maybe
It's
one of
my
the
middle name.
L-E-E.
L-E-E.
Yeah, here is L-I. Maybe 1 out of 100 is Lee, the same family name, Lee. Big family name. Of the female line, male line.
Uh-huh.
So when you come back home, maybe sometime to go to a Chinese restaurant, you can often find a parent line outside the Chinese restaurant.
Uh-huh,
One
uh-huh.
is male, one is female. We got a map inside, I'll tell you more about that. This is the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall, you've been to the Great Wall?
No.
Not yet. You must go there.
Are you a tour guide for the Great Wall too?
The tour. So by the end of the tour, I give him one of my cards. In case you need me, you'll call me, okay?
你不是拼出来的就奇怪了。
Well, do you do other tours?
The Great Wall means everywhere in Beijing.
Yeah.
But I work here, I have my lessons. I work here for the Forbidden City Tour Company.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes at the invitation of the guests, I go to other places of interest too, including the Summer Palace and Temple Palace.
Okay. Well, we would be interested in maybe doing a package deal if you could do
Okay,
that.
package tour. By the end of the tour, we talk about it. Okay.
He seems like a friendly kind of a guy.
喂，跟住，拜拜。
I try to find a map here.
The map of the city.
Rectangular in shape, 900-meter long, 700-meter wide. We enter from the south gate. This is the main entrance to the Forbidden City. The gate we just come in. We're right here. See here? Another gate. See a pair of line here. Yeah. I hope people learn.
So we have all this to see?
Exactly. The biggest Imperial Palace in the world.
That's huge. I didn't realize it was that big. I thought this was it.
I told you this is the biggest though. What's the word China in Chinese?
Okay.
The word China
Yes.
in Chinese.
Chinese.
What's its meaning?
Oh, I don't have any idea.
Middle
Middle.
Middle?
kingdom.
Middle Kingdom.
Middle
Kingdom.
country. In other
Okay.
words, in ancient
But I
China, we
did
believe
read
we're in the
that.
center of the world.
Okay.
America, you believe you are in the center of the world. But in the ancient China, we believe we are in the center of the world.
You
No,
guys
my
got
center is
started.
here.
You guys got started a lot sooner than we did.
So this is called the meridian line. See the meridian line, the middle line. We believe this is the middle of the Forbidden City, middle of Beijing, middle of China, middle of the world.
Okay.
Altogether we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 important buildings on the meridian line. First 3 of them are political, for the emperor to handle political affairs. And then I show you the inner court, the residential area. At the back, we have an imperial garden, very beautiful garden.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
need to walk all the way back. You go out from North Gate. We have a lot of taxis here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Political first.
Good thing we got a
Residential
tour
area.
guide.
And then Imperial Garden goes from North Gate. So far, so good. Later, I tell you how old the Forbidden City. Oh, this
This is incredible. It just keeps going.
来了，今天来了。哇，那最近我套路法就讲过了，是金大上。
Qing dynasty. Before Qing, Ming dynasty. Before Ming, Yuan dynasty. Before Yuan, it's too much for Yuan. But in one word, in Chinese history, can be dated back into 5,000 years history. A lot of dynasties. I hope you can remember the last 2, Qing and Ming, because 25 emperors from Qing and Ming dynasty. 25 emperors from the last 2 dynasties all lived here inside the Forbidden City, 600 years old. And this is the biggest courtyard.
And they never went outside.
The emperor. Sometimes the book is not close to history, close
Yeah,
to
right.
reality. So
They
the
led the
emperor.
people to believe that.
Exactly. But actually, the emperor spent most of the time here in the Forbidden City. But sometimes he goes outside too to make inspections. Like in Beijing, we have a summer palace. Maybe you heard of that. You must go there.
Heater.
I don't think it's work. It's up in space. I don't think it's work.
Is it for a heater?
No, I don't think so. No. I don't think
Incense.
because Incense
For-
burner.
to-
Incense
for the
burner.
gods,
The
to the-
incense burner. Now I tell the reason. You come all the way from U.S. I come from Beijing, China. You can tell me the height. Normally people in the north. Beijing, what's the meaning of Beijing?
What is the meaning?
Meaning of Beijing?
China, Middle Kingdom. What's the meaning of Beijing?
Middle of China.
Middle of the world. Northern capital. Bei stands for north.
North.
Jing means capital.
Northern
so
capital.
Beijing means northern capital. Like
Okay.
you've been to Nanjing.
Right.
You should know that. Nan means south. Jing means capital.
Oh, that's
Southern
cool. It all makes
capital.
sense now.
Yeah, Nanjing used to be one of the ancient capitals. So
Okay.
actually,
People
Yeah.
probably didn't know that.
South capital. So
Oh, good. You're teaching us a lot. I want to take a video of this here.
this is the stone carving. Actually, we have a lot of those. Later in the middle, we have bigger ones. I'll tell you more.
Okay. And this is where the emperor, and this is the of the meridian line.
Yeah,
And
actually-
only the emperor can travel the meridian line. And a little fact that Lee had told us about is that underneath this there are 15 layers of brick because they wanted to prevent the enemy from tunneling into the Forbidden City. They thought of everything. see, and in the days, okay, that's good. Makes sense.
They really died of lung cancer.
Good, Beverly.
The head of the dragon. You see the head of the dragon? A lot of those. Head of the dragon.
Oh
Dragon.
yes,
Had a lot of those, am I right?
Uh-huh.
1,142 of those.
Wow.
What is for?
Protection?
For practical use.
Practically?
Practical use.
It looks like they all had that water was coming out of
What kind of water?
them.
Kind of water? Water.
Water.
Shop. You see the hole in the middle of the mouth. What kind of water?
Drinking water? Bathing water?
No.
No, to clean off the.
See here.
Yeah, it's a drainage system.
Drainage system.
To clean off.
And next time you are not in the position to answer.
Okay.
Drainage. Water comes out. You can imagine the wind. Water comes out like waterfall. Or down one marble terrace. Long line.
Oh, okay.
Talk about a turtle soup. We have a turtle soup. You heard about turtle soup?
Mm-hmm.
You told me to do some business here. I'm sure your Chinese colleagues invite you to a
Right.
turtle
Uh-huh.
big pack. 308 of those. Storage for water.
Oh,
What is
okay. Okay.
What water is for?
Drinking.
Drinking, cooking.
Preserving
Bathing.
harmony. You know, I'm reading the sign.
Not allowed. It's not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed.
But it's bronze.
These pots are the Forbidden City Fire Department. They were there for putting out the Chinese State Council. That's the equivalent of the White House, and this is where the premiers live and work. Okay.
Now where's the mall? Now where's the mall? You have some idea about that? Yellow color?
Uh-huh.
Yellow is imperial color, only for the emperor.
Okay.
Ordinary people are not allowed. You are not allowed in fact. Before 1911, you will be executed.
Oh.
Yellow is the imperial color, it's for the emperor only. And also the animals on the top. See, on animals on each corner, the more animal, the more power, the more important. So later, if you want to find out this building is important or not, very easy. Just look at how many animals on each corner. You'll find out by yourself. Like for example, this one right behind us. I remember this is throne room. The emperor gave audience here to handle state affairs. So the most important building. 11 animals on each corner.
11 animals.
11. Here, right in front of us, they have a less animal. Am I right? 9 animals
Right.
on each corner. Not as important as
Okay.
the first one. Only for the emperor to make preparation before he comes to the person to give audience.
I see.
Consult with his advisors and make last minute preparation.
Okay.
It looks exact.
There's the throne for the emperor. The prep room.
Maybe you read about the imperial examination?
No?
The imperial examination took place here in the three select meetings. The examination, it's called the imperial examination.
Yes.
It's a blue copper ware. It's made of copper. It's called cloisonne. Maybe you heard about cloisonne?
Cloisonne,
You see that before?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been to Shanghai, Nanjing. And you know where it's originated?
No?
Beijing, China.
Beijing. Okay.
Made of copper.
Uh-huh.
Outside enamel outside. That's called cloisonne.
So this is the banquet room
In
and
the banquet room, okay. So some of the cloisonnes originated from Beijing, China 400 years ago. At the very beginning, it's only for the emperor. We live in the Palace Hotel. I don't want to live in the Palace Museum.
yeah.
Very cold weather.
That's the heater that they heated the room in the
快点找人，反正你找个人找，
These
我
are
也不要
also
找个人都
cloisonne.
叫
Typical Beijing.
You used to be the highest position in Beijing.
Okay.
So the soldiers stationed there to keep watch of the forbidden city.
Oh, I
watch
see.
tower.
Oh, it's the watchtower. Okay.
Today it's become an ideal place for you to enjoy a bird eye view,
Oh, okay.
a panorama view. Of
Very
the whole
good.
city.
Okay.
I have no idea about the itinerary. Maybe if
got time after tour of the Forbidden City, I had
Yeah.
flight. You see a lot of bicycles. A lot of bicycles. So Beijing was also nicknamed the capital of bicycles. We got some 13 million people in Beijing, 10 million bicycles.
他叫，对吧？那个叫，
这棵大石头是 But actually,
这个咋运了呢？
but actually where it's not. Beijing is where we are in.
Gabri's not feeling too well, but she's hanging in there. See, that's the mother with the
Some
child.
idea about that. So from here, this is the last time you need a tour guide. Next time you become a tour guide. Of the eunuch, castrated, the eunuch.
Okay. This is interesting here. This is an interesting concept here. Only the eunuchs and the emperor
Here,
and all the women
Exactly, all the women.
were allowed in this living area.
so the building right in front of us, is also a very important building. The first of the three buildings in a political
Great.
area.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm just,
The same. Repeat. The inner court exactly the same as in the political area, in the
Okay.
outer court. My suggestion is because we got a shortcut from here we go to the Imperial Garden. It's exactly the same. So you
Okay.
do. Okay.
All right, good.
This would be. We have a 记号 there.
Okay.
Up here. This would be. I found a 记号. And happiness. So if you have an opportunity to attend one of the wedding ceremony, the traditional Chinese wedding ceremony, everything was in
Red.
not like in the U.S.
Right.
It was white.
White.
All right. Blue and green represent heaven and earth.
Okay.
So everywhere you go, you told me you were going to the Summer Palace. You're going to the Summer Palaces and Temple of Heaven, maybe. So everywhere you go, in one word, full colors, no, full colors. And also, I would like to tell you how many rooms are there in the Forbidden City. 9,999 and a half rooms inside the Forbidden City.
Huh.
So we pick up the
Interesting.
reason is we become. I told you before, the emperor, the son of the emperor. He's a god. In heaven, we believe we have a heavenly palace where the answer.
because I am going to.
Well, yeah, but we can't do all that in one day anyhow. But you think you're pretty well done for the day, huh?
Yeah, I can't do this.
This is the imperial. Here, this is the shade. This is the imperial garden. A very beautiful garden. Here, very beautiful garden. I'd like to draw your attention. This was a copy of a garden in the southern part of China.
Okay.
You told me you've been to Shanghai.
Yes.
We were in Shanghai.
You were in
Yuan Garden.
Yuan Garden, okay? And also we have a very, it looks like a Yuan Garden, am I right? And in front of the rocks are nicer. Underneath the lake. So this by erosion, water. The hole in the middle is by erosion, limestone.
Okay.
You can never find this kind of rock from north. They'll come all the way from south.
Gorgeous.
打人都吃。
这儿坐2块。
Cypresses? You say cypresses? 300 years old. You have cypresses in the States. California, in the southern states. Florida. Florida, you have.
Okay.
cypresses. 300 years, still alive. You have big trees too. Sequoia?
Yeah.
Sequoia. American
Redwood.
A lot of traditional. With this, we almost come to the end of the tour. 1 minute. 1 minute. In China, we have a lot of traditional Chinese festivals. Like the Spring Festival, the Chinese New Year. I'm sure you know that. Now I would like to tell you another day of September. We believe the evil spirits come here.
Okay.
So everybody try to climb high and avoid the evil spirits. You see the pavilion on the top of the hill? That's for the emperor to avoid the evil spirits.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to spend a night on the hill in my house to avoid the evil spirit. To spend a night on the hill in my house with my parents to avoid the evil spirit. But not now. Now I'm no longer afraid of the evil spirit. You know the reason why?
No.
I moved to a high rise.
Oh. Good joke. So the moat surrounds.
Let's go.
No. I already have a guide. Thank you. It's the northern gate. No? The moat surrounds the entire castle. And here's where the military stayed.
After, let's go after around.
I'm with him. It's all right. So, tour. Lee went to get a ticket, and we're going to visit this area, which is okay, biggest imperial palace in the world.
You can find out how big the Forbidden City by on each the rectangular in shape. I remember I told you. On each corner they have a corner tower.
I see it.
You see another one? That's the first.
This is a man-made lake,
Man-made lake.
and they took the earth and built the mountain.
And they built a
Pagoda.
Buddhism temple.
Okay.
Now the highest position is this was the
television
top.
tower?
Television tower. That's now the highest position. We got a revolving lunch. You have food in the revolving restaurant.
That's now the tallest structure in Beijing.
No, this was in the past.
This was the tallest where we are right now, and we climbed up the tallest. I feel it too.
So tomorrow that the Ming tomb, the tomb of the emperor in the Ming Dynasty was at the foot of the North Mountain range.
Okay.
The Great Wall was on the top of the northwest.
Okay.
80 kilometers away from here.
All right. So we have a very lucky day today that no smog. So we can see the mountains. So now we're viewing north from the city, and that is the north gate to the city. This is the meridian. North gate. Right next to McDonald's. And tomorrow we're going to the north part of this area for the Ming Tomb and the Great Wall.
Not the Qing, not the last emperor. I'm talking about the last emperor, the Ming Dynasty.
This is the Ming. Okay.
Ming Dynasty.
This is when the Ming Dynasty was taken over. Okay. And you can read that. He hung himself here. We don't think it's that same tree, but it's a good example. It's like Hollywood.
Like Hollywood.
Very similar. Okay. So this was the end of the Ming Dynasty
That's the end of the Ming Dynasty.
and the beginning of the
Qing Dynasty.
Qing.
Qing Dynasty.
How many people in Beijing?
13 million people.
Oh, lots of
But in
people.
terms of population, we're not first. Shanghai.
Shanghai number one, huh?
16 million people in Shanghai.
16 million in China.
Maybe we have 13 million in
Oh.
Beijing. And for instance, Shanghai, I see a lot of people there.
I got to tell the joke to the video so I remember it. But the Mr. Lee was telling me that the national bird of China, he asked me what it was, and I said, no, I don't know what the national bird. It's the crane, but not the bird crane. It's the crane that's over all the buildings that are being built. So, it's a joke, Chinese joke. Okay, Buddhist temple here. It's like a hot tourist spot. Many tourists. Saturday in Beijing. They're all out enjoying the city.
see first in now in Chinese writing from left to right, exactly same as in English. But in the past it's different from top to top to bottom. And you see, I'm sure you can find out by yourself the different languages.
Okay, yes.
From the right hand side, the first line is Manchurian languages. Mandarin, followed by Mandarin, and then Muslim languages.
Okay.
And then the Mongolian languages. Mongols.
Okay.
The different languages.
Yeah.
In China, we have 56 different nationalities. We account for 90% Han nationality. Drum tower and bell tower on each side. When we practice religion service every day, that they strike the bell and beat the drum during the ceremony.
Okay.
Drum tower, correct. Bell tower, drum and bell tower. Now see the car line, exactly the same as in the big city.
A lot of incense. No pictures in here. Make you lucky.
Lucky.
Now they have yellow roof.
Because the emperor here practice religion service.
Okay.
Because not for ordinary people.
Oh, okay.
This is Buddhism temple only for the emperor and royal family come here to practice religion service.
Oh, I
not
see.
for ordinary people.
Okay.
We got a yellow roof. This is the concept of the. On each side they have a languages. I told you we have 4 different languages. It's all the like a Bible, like the books of the philosopher of the Buddhism. This is the heavenly palace. I remember I told you we in the heaven have a heavenly palace. This is the heavenly palace.
Okay.
10,000 rooms.
Oh, okay.
This is the heavenly palace. I believe that's a Buddha live there. A Buddha. Buddhism also believe people will never die. If you died, it goes to another world. You have an afterward life. So normally you normally can say 3 Buddha. Right in the middle is a Buddha. It's a prison. So left. This is a female Buddha.
Female
A
Buddha.
female Buddha. Responsible
For the
birth.
okay.
So if you get pregnant, you come here. And then you get a baby.
It just keeps going and going and going. There's one on top of the other. We just left the female one. I'm not sure what we're going to do now, but there's a lot of Buddhas.